this thing that makes the difference, you see, is how you use your mind. It's all about the way you think. Do you think big and let your mind explore vast possibilities? Or do you let your mind be consumed by petty fears and doubts that trap you in a limited existence? The choice is yours, to live an extraordinary life or to just get by. And that choice is made by your thoughts and your attitude. You have the power to decide that nothing can stop you from creating the life you want and deserve. But you must act accordingly. What I mean is, you can't just think positive thoughts sometimes and then go back to negativity and self-doubt. No, you must commit fully. You must adopt a mindset that nothing can stop you and live it out each day through your actions. It's like this. Let's say you want to learn a new language. You can't just think, gee, I'd love to speak Spanish, and then do nothing about it. That's not acting as if nothing can stop you. To truly live by that philosophy, you'd study Spanish diligently every single day. You'd immerse yourself in it, watching shows and listening to music. You'd start trying to speak it immediately, messing up at first, but persisting. Nothing could stop your consistent effort and belief that, yes, you will become fluent in Spanish. That's the kind of unshakable commitment I'm talking about, where your thoughts, words, and deeds all align with your vision. It's not just a passing fancy, it's a way of operating that allows you to accomplish anything you can conceive. Let me ask you this. What's something you've always dreamed of achieving or experiencing? Travel the world, run a successful business, write a book, become an award-winning artist, whatever it is. I don't want to just hear you say, yeah, that would be nice someday. No, I want you to say it with conviction. I will travel the world. I will run a successful business. I will write a book. I will become an award-winning artist. Do you feel the difference in that kind of statement? It's not just an idle wish. It's a declaration of intent backed by an unshakable belief in yourself. It's adopting the mindset that nothing can stop you from making it happen. And then you follow through with action every single day that aligns with that intention. You save money and make plans for your world travels. You map out your business plan and start building it piece by piece. You set a writing schedule and stick to it no matter what. You spend hours every day honing your artistic skills. Nothing is allowed to get in the way or derail you. Not fears, not doubts, not others trying to dissuade you. You act as if your success is inevitable because you have decided nothing can stop you. Now, some of you might be thinking, yeah, but what about all the obstacles that come up? Yes, I knew someone would ask that. You're absolutely right. There will be plenty of obstacles on any worthy journey. That's inevitable. But when you have decided nothing can stop you, you approach those obstacles very different. Instead of letting them demoralize or derail you, you treat them as mere logistical challenges to work through. You get creative, you problem solve, and you find a way over, under, around, or through that obstacle. It doesn't become an excuse to quit. It becomes an opportunity to flex your resilience. I'll give you an example from my own life. Back when I was first trying to make it as a public speaker, I faced tons of obstacles and setbacks. I had hardly any money. People weren't coming to my events. Promoters kept canceling on me last minute. Things looked bleak. But I had made a decision deep down that nothing could stop me from achieving my vision of speaking on stages and sharing ideas to help people create better lives. So whenever an obstacle came up, I didn't even entertain the idea of quitting. I just got resourceful. I rented out cheaper venues. I stood on street corners, handing out flyers. I did everything I could to keep pushing forward despite the setbacks. And you know what? Had I let those obstacles derail me and make me question myself, I never would have made it. But because I had decided that nothing could stop me, the obstacles just became temporary inconveniences that I found a way through. That's the power of this mindset. You see? It turns you into an unstoppable force. No situation or setback can keep you down because you don't even let it defeat your mentality. You simply refuse to indulge in doubts or excuses. You keep envisioning your success and keep taking consistent action until you make it a reality. So let me ask you again, what is it that you want to achieve? What is your greatest ambition or dream? Whatever it is, I want you to start declaring it boldly right now. Let it be known to the universe through the power of your intention and commitment. Don't be shy. Don't be timid. Speak it out loud. I will become a millionaire. I will get in shape and reclaim my health. I will repair my damaged relationships. I will make my mark on the world through my art. Say it with every ounce of certainty and resolve within you. Can you feel that power? That's what it feels like to embrace the truth that nothing can stop you. It's exhilarating and empowering. It shakes off the excuses and the doubts. It blasts through the fears that have held you stuck for so long. And when you couple that with disciplined daily action towards your goal, you become absolutely unstoppable. Obstacles get crushed underfoot. Setbacks get rebounded from quickly. You keep your eyes laser focused on the vision and just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Nothing can stop a person who refuses to quit and keeps making progress each day. You become like a force of nature, an unstoppable river carving its way to the ocean no matter what tries to divert its path. That level of resolve is what separates those who live extraordinary lives from those who just talk about it. The ability to lock onto a vision, decide with every fiber that nothing can stop you, and then relentlessly chase it down through your action. It's not easy. Nothing worthwhile ever is. It takes tremendous self-discipline, mental toughness, and faith in yourself. There will be times when it's tempting to let the doubts and fears creep back in. There will be setbacks that make you question if it's all worth it. But whenever those moments strike, you must remember your original conviction. You decided nothing could stop you, and you chose to live by that code. You reset your mindset, you recommit to your vision, and you keep taking that next disciplined step forward. Eventually, if you just refuse to quit and keep tenaciously acting in a way that defies any obstacles, you will become an unstoppable force that nothing can stop. The vision becomes the reality as the world eventually rearranges itself to align with your thoughts and actions. And then, when you have achieved that great ambition we talked about earlier, you will understand the true power of deciding nothing can stop you. You will look back at everything you overcame with awe and appreciation for your own perseverance. And you will be hungry for your next great challenge to apply that mindset to. Because once you unlock the truth that your thoughts and actions can become self-fulfilling prophecies, you will never want to live any other way. You will remain in that beautiful dance of ambitious thinking, and committed doing that allows you to create any reality you can conceive. So, let this be a wake-up call. A call to stop living a limited life based on fears, doubts, and harmful conditioning. A call to dream boldly and start declaring what you intend to make possible through your effort. What have you been putting off or resigning yourself to not achieving? What have you been treating as permanently out of reach? Decide right here, right now, that's no longer acceptable. Decide that nothing will stop you from making it happen. Burn that decision into your mind and heart. Let it become a core part of your identity. Someone who doesn't make excuses, doesn't indulge in self-limiting thoughts, and doesn't allow any obstacle to prevent them from achieving their desires. Can you feel that rising up in you right now? That powerful, unstoppable mentality that says, yes, I'm going to make this happen. Nothing can stop me. Let that energy pour through you and permeate your entire being. And then starting tomorrow, start living it out each day with your thoughts and actions. Let your words and deeds reflect your new decision to plow through any resistance. Stay hyper-focused on your vision while also being flexible to pivot as needed to overcome obstacles. With that combination of steely resolve and tactical flexibility, you will literally become unstoppable. a person in harmony with the truth that they get to decide their own reality through the way they think and the way they act in this world. Nothing can stop someone who believes that wholeheartedly. Not naysayers, not setbacks, not even their own fears and doubts. They've decided not to participate in a limited existence anymore. They're operating on a whole different level, the level of the unstoppable. Will you make the decision to join those ranks today? Will you commit to start acting as if nothing in this world can stop you? It's one of the most powerful and life-changing realizations you can have. So let this message be the catalyst. Let this be the moment you draw a line in the sand and say, no more settling, no more letting obstacles derail me. From now on, I will think, speak, and act like someone for whom success is inevitable because nothing can stop my unshakable commitment. Make that decision, write it down, declare it publicly, and then go start showing the universe what an unstoppable human being looks like. I promise you, your life will never be the same again. All the things you have dreamed of can start becoming your reality. The only thing that can ever truly stop you is you by choosing to indulge in doubts, excuses, and fears rather than locking onto the conviction that nothing can stop you. Don't be the person who gets in their own way anymore. Be the unstoppable one. Be the one who achieves their greatest ambitions in spite of any resistance. Let that be your new identity. Decide right here and now that no matter what, you will make it happen. Build that identity of being someone who won't let anything prevent their inevitable success. Burn it into your psyche until it's core part of how you operate. And then watch how quickly the world starts rearranging itself to match your new relentless, unstoppable mentality. Watch as each obstacle gets crushed underfoot. Watch as the forces trying to derail you end up being the fuel that propels you even faster. Because that's what happens when you decide that nothing can stop you. The entire universe begins conspiring to make sure your words don't just remain words, but become your reality through vigorous, tenacious action. Embrace that way of being. Start choosing it right now by letting that code of the unstoppable seep into every fiber of your psyche, and then go become the kind of force that doesn't get stopped by anything. The time for putting limits on yourself is done. The era of believing you can't or doubting your potential is over. Let this be a rebirth into truly living as if nothing can stop the person you're capable of becoming. You have the power to decide that nothing will ever stop you again. Use that power wisely to not just dream bigger, but to make those dreams your reality through sheer committed action in that direction. Ask yourself, what dreams have you been holding back from truly committing to? What visions and ambitions have you resigned to the realm of fantasy because you didn't actually believe they were possible for you? I'm here to tell you that it's all possible if you start operating from the mindset that nothing can stop you from achieving it. That impossible dream can become your reality if you align every part of your being behind making it happen. It starts with your thoughts. You must become a master at catching yourself anytime you indulge in doubts, fears, or excuses about why you can't do it. Those thoughts get instantly canceled out and replaced with affirmations about your ability to make it happen. I can achieve this and nothing will stop me becomes your mental mantra. You must guard your mind vigilantly from any unhelpful thought patterns that could derail you. Constant mental recentering on your conviction that success is inevitable because you have decided nothing can stop you. And then, your words must follow suit. If someone asks about your goals and dreams, you don't respond with, well, I'd like to do, but I'm not sure if it's realistic. No, you speak it into existence boldly and confidently. I will do yes. Nothing can stop me, and it's only a matter of time. Let your words powerfully declare your incoming reality rather than being laced with doubt and qualifiers. And finally, your daily actions must align fully behind powering you towards your dreams against all odds. Input the goal, then reverse engineer all the steps needed to make it happen, and start checking things off that task list every single day. Wake up early to get a head start if needed. Read books and take courses to increase your skills. Change your habits to instill more discipline and grit. Sacrifice relaxation time to put in the work required. Do whatever it takes, but never stop putting one foot in front of the other. With that triforce of thoughts, words, and deeds all committed to inevitable success, you will begin generating an unstoppable momentum. You will become like a rocket taking off, shaking off anything trying to hold you down and blasting forward with intense force. Every day, you will make more progress. Every week, you will be closer to your goals. Every month, your expanding skills and disciplined habits make it even easier. And before you know it, all those impossible dreams are now your reality. You stopped treating them as fantasies and started operating with the rock-solid belief that nothing could stop you from turning them into your life. And with every brick you laid through tenacious action, you built an impenetrable reality that matched your conviction. So don't stay stuck dreaming about the life you want. Start expecting it and diligently acting in a way that allows nothing to prevent you from having it. Start deciding that it's inevitable because you have chosen to let nothing stop you. Let me give you a personal example. When I first started in this business of speaking and teaching over 50 years ago, I had ambitions that others thought were ridiculous and fanciful. I wanted to travel all over sharing my ideas, write multiple books that helped millions of people, and build a multimedia educational company that impacted lives globally. To most people, those sounded like cute little dreams from a naive kid who didn't understand how the world works. But I decided way back then that nothing could stop me from making it happen. I didn't care what anybody said or how unlikely it. In my mind, it was already a done deal because I had simply decided that failure wasn't an option. Limitations and obstacles didn't factor into my thinking at all. And you know what? By aligning my every thought, word, and action behind that conviction over the decades, those impossible dreams all manifested. I did travel the world, sharing my ideas through speeches and books that truly did impact millions. I did build multiple successful businesses, helping educate people and allowing me to walk my talk. Just like I originally decided with unshakable certainty, nothing could stop me. Now, I'm not sharing that to pump myself up, but to illustrate the power of this mindset, to show you that when you truly live by a code of nothing can stop you, the entire universe begins conspiring to make sure you're right. What starts as an unwavering decision in your mind eventually becomes your physical reality through relentless execution. Let that be the fuel for your journey as well. When naysayers doubt you or obstacles try to derail you, just laugh, because you have decided that nothing can stop you. So their doubt means nothing. When you face setbacks or momentary, just pick yourself back up and keep marching forward with the same decision burned into your mindset. Because here's what the masses fail to understand. Nothing can stop someone who refuses to indulge in doubt or quit. That's the real secret to achieving greatness. The ones who end up wildly successful are simply those who never stop believing in themselves and never stop working toward their vision despite all resistance. Does that mean it's easy? Of course not. Choosing to live as if nothing can stop you is one of the most challenging mindsets to embody. There will be many times when it's tempting to let the fears, doubts, and fatigue drag you down into a limited existence again. But you must remember your decision in those moments. You decided that a life of settling was no longer acceptable. You decided that giving into doubts and excuses wouldn't be how you operated any longer. No, you committed yourself to being unstoppable, no matter what tries to stop you. Let that remembrance be what lifts you back up and recenters you. Let it shake off the malaise and drain the temporary doubts from your mind. Yes, you tell yourself, nothing can stop me because I've already decided that my vision will become real through my disciplined daily actions. It's not easy, but nothing worthwhile ever is. The life of your dreams waiting on the other side of this unwavering mindset and execution. A life of freedom, abundance, impact, and fulfillment That's only possible when you shed an identity of limits and decided to be unstoppable. You must be willing to fight for it every day, to resist any temptation to indulge in fear or take the easy way out. You have to burn the identity of an unstoppable person into your psyche through daily refinement. And you have to stop treating the possibility of failure as even being on the table whatsoever. Because failure can only be an option if you let it be. The only way you fail is if you quit on yourself and allow obstacles to derail you. As long as you refuse to abandon your original conviction that nothing will stop you, then success becomes your only possible outcome. Do you understand the power you wield here? The ability to quite literally manifest your visions into reality by aligning your consciousness in a way that allows for nothing less. It's one of the most potent forces in the universe. A human who decides to be unstoppable and then follows through with that decision each day. So become one of those people. Shed any aspects of your identity rooted in fears, doubts, laziness, or making excuses. Let that old limiting identity die. Because you're becoming something far more formidable. Someone who laughs in the face of any obstacle because you have decided it cannot possibly stop you. Feel that transformation taking place in you. Let that new identity as someone unstoppable course through your veins and radiate from your presence. Make that decision so deeply woven into your psyche that even your subconscious mind believes it's simply a fact of existence. And then watch what happens in your outer world as a result. As you live, breathe, and move through life as an unshakable, unstoppable force, a remarkable thing will occur. The entire universe will actually start bending itself to create your visions and align with your mindset. It's a real-life superpower, you see. When someone becomes so rooted in the decision that nothing can stop them, the quantum field has to reorganize to make sure that decision reigns true. You begin operating in a new code of reality, where limitations don't apply because your mind refuses to accept them as real. It will amaze you how life begins flowing toward making your dreams happen once you strip any inkling of doubt or indulgence in fear. How the right people, resources, ideas, and opportunities start lining up as you stay hyper-focused through that singular lens of success being inevitable. So decide that for yourself today. Decide not just that you want to achieve greatness, but that it's going to happen no matter what. Put your foot down and let the universe know that your new reality includes no more putting limits on yourself whatsoever. Nothing. Not other people's doubts. Not temporary setbacks. Not even your own inner fears and BS stories. Nothing gets to have any say in preventing your dreams from blooming into reality. You're shedding that old limited mindset and identity for good. Step into the role of someone for whom success, abundance, and living their dreams to the fullest simply must happen because they've decided nothing can stop it. Let that new identity become your truth that the universe must organize itself around. And then spend the rest of your blessed life reveling in the ecstatic joy of your unwavering consciousness creating your reality before your eyes. Marvel as your thoughts become things and your spoken words morph into your tangible circumstances. Join the honored ranks of those elite luminaries who refuse to live a life of settling and self-imposed limits any longer. Add your unique story of human tenacity in deciding to be unstoppable and watching the entire cosmos reorganize itself to match that mighty decree. Because in the end, that may be the entire purpose behind this human experience, to awaken to the truth that we can be and have anything we can conceive of and believe to be true. That nothing is truly impossible for us if we eliminate layers of self-imposed limits and fears. So start choosing daily to be limitless. Start deciding deep in your bones that nothing can stop you from whatever you envision as the greatest life for yourself. Lock that mindset into place and then follow through each and every day with the inspired action of someone operating from a new Behold the wondrous magic and jaw-dropping possibilities that await as you start acting like someone for whom success is inevitable because nothing will ever stop you again. A whole new reality eagerly awaits your arrival into this portal. So there you have it, my friends. The path to making all your dreams reality has been laid out before you. It's a trail that starts with a decision deep in your mind. The decision that from this point forward, nothing will ever be allowed to stop you again. You're shedding the identity of someone who makes excuses or indulges in doubt. You're stepping into a new way of being. Someone for whom success is not just something you want, but something that is inevitable because you have decided nothing can prevent it. With that mindset adjustment and realignment, you will start noticing synchronicities and fortunate alignments showering you. The entire universe will begin conspiring to reorganize itself around your new unshakable decree that your dreams must be made manifest. But it will take work on your part too. Your thoughts, words, and actions must all be pointed like laser-guided missiles in the direction of making it happen. You cannot be ruled by doubts, laziness, or any other limited patterns. Only 100 conviction and tenacious daily execution toward your visions. It's the price of admission to join the ranks of the unstoppable. Those elite human beings who defied all odds to craft their dreams into reality through sheer force of conscious decision making and follow through. It's not easy, but nothing extraordinary ever is. The path will be arduous at times, with inevitable setbacks and tests of your resolve. In those moments, you must remember why you first decided nothing could stop you. You must realign with the fact that your vision already is your reality. You're simply undergoing the process of making it physical through disciplined work for just long enough without ever letting the doubts derail you. And eventually, your new identity as someone unstoppable will be sealed. You will look back in awe at everything you manifested simply by deciding limitations had no place in your consciousness any longer. So today is the day you must ask yourself, are you ready? Are you prepared to leave the limiting stories and fears behind forever? Can you handle gazing into the abyss of pure potential and infinite possibility for what your life can become? If so, then let this message be the catalyzing spark. Let it awaken the part of you that has always suspected you were destined for a reality greater than any limit society has tried to place upon you. Let it stir that deep yearning to finally shed every self-imposed impediment and limitation from your life. Choose to become unstoppable in this very moment. Decided right here, right now, that nothing will ever defeat or derail you again. Not fears, not doubts, not criticisms, not setbacks. Nothing gets a vote anymore on what's possible for your life. You taking the reins and declaring your new sovereign identity as someone impervious to anything trying to prevent you from realizing your dreams. You have decided to live as if success, prosperity, and fulfillment are simply inevitable facts because you have willed them into being. Let that mighty roar up from your core and shake the foundations of your old limited reality crashing down. Feel the conviction of being truly unstoppable course like a raging river through your being. This is your new way of operating. And the world must now organize itself accordingly. No longer will you think, speak, or act like someone operating under limits and fears. Those have been banished to the outermost realms. From this day forth, you are reborn anew into your identity as someone for whom greatness isn't just coveted. So walk forth into this new existence boldly, bravely, and without any hesitation. Allow the universe to mold itself around your thunderous decree that nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you from making your dreams your reality. Because the truth has been spoken today. The truth that you get to decide what's possible through the vigorous wrestling of your consciousness. The door is open. The invitation has been issued. All that's left now is to walk through that portal into the life you have always dared to dream, but were too afraid to commit to. Shed that fear forever and start demanding that your dreams become physical reality through your disciplined thoughts. words and actions as someone unstoppable. The world is waiting to be astounded by those of you who accept this calling today. So if you have an ounce of courage residing within you, then let this be the moment you activate it into full, ferocious intensity. Roar out your decision to live as unstoppable. Stamp it into the fabric of the universe's code, and then stay committed to that decision every single day through how you think, speak, and live going forward. All of life's greatest rewards and grandest experiences await those who accept this heroic decision to be truly unstoppable from this point onward. Allow nothing to make you hesitate or walk awash in doubt any longer, because we've had the veil removed today, revealing the truth that you alone get to write the story of what's possible for your life from this point forward. And if you decide with every fiber of your being that nothing can stop you anymore, then buckle up, because a whole new stratosphere of potential is about to joyously unfold.